Alright guys, welcome to class here. Andrew with Axel. We're going for an Axel. This is going to be a level 3 class. It's going to fit somewhere between a level 2 and a level 3. It's going to be a rotational lateral theed movement class. We're going to be exploring a lot of things where we're rotating into space, doing a little bit of twisting, rotations through there. We're also going to be doing things that move side to side, right? So side to side movements, lateral movements here. In line with that, we're going to be doing a warm-up. It's themed around that. Here's what you need for your workout here today. You need the axle, light weights on the outside of it. I'm using 5s, not 10s, so a little bit less. If you have, that's great. If not, you can just kind of back off of it a little bit or take the weights off the bar. So we are going to start with a lighter on the lighter side of things. Soft place to put a knee down. Good one, movement with the body, and let's go ahead and get started. I ended with Axel. Looking forward to having you guys in class here today. All right, so we're gonna start with our classic quad stretch. 2 knees down, hands are gonna be going forward. Fingertips, playing the piano. 1 foot goes all the way back up. Opposite foot swings forward. And what I'm gonna do, rotational theme, right? I'm turning into it. I'm gonna be looking over at the wall this direction, starting to twist into the body, hold low, fire up your base glute there for me, and get just a little bit of twist happening there. All right, so inhale and exhale, hold right here. You're feeling that nice big pull happening from one side to the other. Rotation, all rotation based. Hold for me for 5, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Fingertips go back down. We're gonna come back the other way. We're switching sides. Opposite foot goes up. Swinging all the way up to the outside. Look in this direction. As always, the mobility work is not the most exciting work, but might be some of the most important work that we do. So the work really being able to get body into its proper range of motion is what protects us from injury. Really does that for a long-term benefit. Okay, so nice big low hold. You rotate to the side there just a little bit. If you get a little crack and a little pop, that's good too. You want to hold. You want to have a deep breath here. Fire up that base glute. So in this case, my left glute is the one I'm trying to turn on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring this back down. We're gonna work into a kickstand next. 1 knee down, 1 foot out wide. Lateral movement based here, okay? So you're feeling those fingertips go all the way down. The knee tucks a little bit wider, and you're gonna rock your hips back and forth there for me, okay? So what you're doing, the knee that is down has an ankle lined up with it. You rock back and forth. You have a big stretch in the groin. You hold low. You breathe into it. You have that whole body working back and forth. And we're going for 5. Last 4. Last 3. 2. Good. Switching sides, other way. Knee down. Foot wide. Low hold. Get a big stretch of the groin. Inside is always tight for me. That right side, that right groin doesn't like to go as much as the left, right? So we're trying to open up everything as much as possible. Again, if you're there, you want to throw your camera on for me. That way I can give you some corrections as we go through. That's helpful. If not, no big deal, but it's up to you. You can put the cameras on. That way we can be able to give you some of these cues as we go through these rotational movements. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then walk it all the way back in there for me. Coming back up nice and tall. Last thing we're gonna do rotational wise, we're gonna keep our butt on the ground, all right? This is a 90-90 with our hips. So it's one 90-degree bend, opposite 90-degree bend. I want you to turn the body over the inside knee that is down. You rotate open there. You have a nice open hold, and then you bring that chin down to the knee for me. So we're gonna go both directions here. We're gonna rotate open. Okay, internal rotation for the hip, external rotation. Nice little bit of activation here. You're gonna feel that glute start to kick on. Take a deep breath there. Big hold up. Bring it all the way back down. Last 10 seconds here. So nice twist. 7, 6, 5. This feels really good for my hips here this early morning. 4, 3, 2, and let's fold it. Let's flip them the other way. Windshield wiper those hips. Opposite side there, okay? 90 degrees open. 90 degrees back closed. Chest comes up. Rotate through. I feel some restrictions here, I'll be honest. It's tighter than probably usual for me. A couple of days of workouts in a row will definitely do that to the hip muscles, right? Get the joints a little bit stiffer than what you usually do, so you want to really work through this. Get these all the way open. Inhale, exhale. Last 4, 3, 2, and stay on the floor. Last thing we're doing for our warm-up. Okay, fingertips are away from the body. We're working on a crab bridge. We're gonna see some of these crab-based movements right this position a little bit later. Chest all the way up. Bring it right back down, nice and low. Bridging, fingertips away from the body, head leans back in it. Both glutes fire up when you're here. Take it another 12 seconds. Get up as tall as you can. Really get those fingertips pressing away. Right at the top of that movement. I want to think about getting my sternum all the way up in the air so I can really open up and then bring it right back down. I'm just gonna adjust our volume a little bit. All right, we're looking really good here right now. Inhale, exhale, all the way up tall. Good, lean way back in it for me. So that chest comes all the way up and open. Huge bridge there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Warming up. What we're doing, your hands are gonna be straight up in the air. I want your hips up nice and tall in a high bridge here. What you're gonna do, you're gonna be with your heels only. You're gonna walk your hamstrings all the way out away from your body. Walk them right back in. Notice that I have my butt off the ground. I say walk your hamstrings out. I mean walk your feet out, but it's really a hamstring exercise. Right, so this is what loading up the posterior chain, just a little bit of walkouts. Keep your midline core nice and stiff. If you need to have support with your hands by your sides because those hamstrings are getting a little tired, that's okay. Just hold here. Nice long reach all the way out. If you can get them as far away from your body as possible without touching your butt, that's what we want. You're going for 12, 11, 10. Walk them, walk them, walk them. Good. Oh man, at the end there, that's where you should feel that working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up into the side for me. Clamshell. Just work that side body. Knees all the way up and open. We transition there. So you're driving your hips open and then back closed. From the side angle, I'm looking like this. My belly button's all the way forward. Drive those knees open. Back closed. Hips forward. Underside oblique is driving. 10 seconds. Good. Stay with it all the way out there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Break it back down. Switch sides. Elbows, belly button pushes all the way out. Again, I want to drive that belly button forward. My heels stay connected. Okay, core tight. Hips go forward. Way to be ABC. Nice job. Denny, we're looking good. Sheila looking good. Foot stays outside. ABC, get the high reach up to the top. Okay, so as you do that runner's lunge, peel one hand up nice and tall for me to the side so that you get a little twist in that torso. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go, guys. Getting activated, all right? This is a big part of it. We want to do our mobility work, our activation. Now we're up on the barbell. We're ready to do our strength work. Again, rotational themes, lateral themes. It's going to be 2 sequences of each of one of those, and then a little bit of conditioning paired in between. All right, so barbell's going to come up on the back. All right, this is our first movement. Notice I got light weights in the bar, right? So light movements. Hands are going to go over the top of the bar. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start in the slight V stand, pivoting down with the knee, snap back up into place, pivot lunges. Okay? Don't have to go all the way to the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. High twist all the way through there. 9, 8, 7. Remember, you want to get that corkscrew going all the way up to the top for your sweep. Right, you get all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Changing sides. I like to have arms all the way wide here. All right, so get them all the way up. Outside the body. Open twist. Inhale up. Exhale down. Get them all the way out there. See if you can finish through that hip. A little bit further open. Breathe into it. 10 seconds. 9. I'm just checking in with us, seeing how we're doing. We look great. Little audio swap. Good. 4, 3. Last 2. Last 1. And again, a part of that rotational movement. Okay, part of that rotational movement that we're going to be working on here. We're going to have our hands right underneath the bar. Step all the way back out. Single arm reach. Nice and far away. Notice that I'm trying to keep my hips even. You can always take that bird dog modification if you need to have a knee down. Otherwise, our feet are stepped all the way out and we're keeping this low hold and we're really ISO on this base arm, right? That base arm needs to have your elbow wrapped underneath you. Nice low hold, single arm reach. 7, 6, we don't hold these for long. 4, 3, 2, change hands, reach out, pull right back in, hips go even, core remains tight, breathe into it. Good, stay on this. 12 seconds, 11. See if you can press as far away from that body as possible before you yank that bar back in. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to be, way to be. Here we go, part 2. All right, we're gonna do 2 sets. So pivot lunges are next. Some of us, we're getting a little bit of speed into that pivot lunge at the top. So some of us, we're getting a little bit up here, bam, knock back out, bam. If it feels good, try decelerating and then pop right back out of it. Decel, pop right back out of it. Otherwise, keep your slow movement, all right? But if you can drive out and snap the hip, even better. 14, 13, 12, deep drive. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. Woo! Get a little out of breath with those. Barbell comes up and over. Half kneel. To the side. Sweeping straight up to the side. Once again, shake those arms out. Inhale, open twist. Bring it back down. Big open twist. Right back down. Nice tight core movements. Bring it down for me. Get that torso up and open. Back and closed. Back toe goes down. You got 12, 11, 10 seconds here. Oh yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Arms are going wide. Back up nice and tall. Open twist the other way. Get a good feel for it. Inhale. Exhale up and through. Twist to the top. Get that torso all the way out there. 15. 11, last 10 seconds for me. Good. Get that open twist. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Way to be, guys. And then back on that hand there. It's crazy to say we're about 18 minutes into the workout. We need to speed things up here. So get those long reaches out. We're gonna work straight into a body weight conditioning sequence right after this. Okay, core tight, nice and tall, single arm reach, all the way out there. Again, bird dog modification if you need it. Let's take the intensity up just a little bit. 7, 6, 5, 4, way to work. Last 2, changing hands, grab that left elbow, keep it underneath your hips. Everything nice and solid here. Long reach out, pulling back in. Keep that body long. Keep those hips still and even. 12, 11, 10 seconds. Finish it all the way up. We're almost done here. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Barbell's gonna go to the side here for me. Body weight conditioning part 1. This is gonna be pretty simple, guys. Things we know before. It's a hinge and a tap. Now at the waist, give me a little pop through the hip. Long body, reaching straight down. We'll pair that with a side kick from your hover right here, right through. 2 rounds of each. Quickness, 3, 2. Now let's go ahead and hit it with that hand. Some of us jumped the gun early, that's cool. I like getting into it. Breathe low. Heels, hinging. Clean with that touch. Core tight. You got 8, 7, 6, 5. Quick tap on the way in. Hinge, 2. And then back into that hover. Side to side. Right through it. Keep your spine in that nice neutral position. Protect your core. Rotate all the way through. Peel that thumb back toward you. 11, 10 seconds. Let's get on it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more of each. Rise back up tall. Big hinge for me. Flat back. Touch those feet. Quick tap with the foot. Good. Separate the floor on the way down with those feet. Throw on the brakes. Get into your hips. Breathe into it. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands here, 2 knees down. Rotate, kick through. Breathe in it. We got it. Side to side. Just 2 sets of everything. So this is the second of 2 from that hover position. 12, 11, 10 seconds. Almost done. Good. 3, 2, 1. And then wrap it up. Finish that setup. Come up nice and tall to the top. Here's what I want you to do. We're taking our tempo. We're bringing it up. I want you to have the weights that were on your axle, okay? Either those 5-pound weights stacked on top of each other, or a 10-pound weight, or a 2.5, or if you don't want any weights at all, you don't have to have any weights. But what we want to do, we want to ideally have one of these guys. All right, and we're gonna do an exercise that's 4 parts in sequence, and it starts with this. The weights are stacked on top of each other. We're gonna punch the ground with our shuffle, back and forth here, starting to speed up, okay? So you bring it down, punch the floor, back into the chest. That's the first one. Let's get started with that, and we'll work as we go. Breathe into it, nice wide V stand. Start with the weight down, you shuffle, you touch, throw on the brake between them, side to side. You can get a little bit more intense with these as you go. Notice that I have my hands punching the ground between each move. Punch, 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 back and forth. Okay, here we go. Take it 10 more seconds. A little hop through there. You can also step touch if it's not too intense when you hop. 3, 2, 1. Now take the weights, flip them up right here. Okay, widen those feet out. V stand, lateral lunge. Sit into each hip for me. Body drops down low. Push out of your heel. Inhale down. Exhale up. Collect your breath when you're doing these. These are about range of motion and strength. not about speed. Never want to see you bouncing through a lateral lunge. Work that low movement side to side. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. All right, here's some of my favorites now. Okay, take a weight in each hand. I like to grab the center with that loading, where we're going the loading sleeve. You're gonna hinge forward this way, one leg, out with one arm, out with the other. So low hinge, and you're working side to side. So one hand out, one hand back. Keep the body centered, and one knee down. Just checking in with us. So again, you're gonna go here, one out, one back in, and you're keeping that knee softly bent as you go side to side. It's a big balance exercise. Gotta stay low. 9, 8, core tight. 5, 4, woo, that burns. 3, 2, and then stand up for me, release everybody, pop right out of there. Ready for that one to be done. Let's go the other way here. Okay, hinge low, flat back. Very much working all aspects of the body here. Keep that body down. Arms are wide. Back toe punches to the floor. Good. Reach out to that side. 9, 8, 7, 6. Finish these up. Let that leg burn a little bit. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. And then one more little special one. Keep those weights stacked. We're gonna go on the side of the hip. Side plank. You can do weights on or you can do weights off. It's okay, whichever one you want here. But the weights are gonna be stacked on the side of our hip. Pop up. Snap the glute into place. Body holds open. Forearm remains down. You press up tall. You get those hips going forward. You drive your hip up nice and tall and straight for me. And lock those glutes. Good. Belly button forward. 10 seconds. Stay on up there. You got 7, 6, 5. Again, I said 4 parts. This is the 4th. 3, 2, 1. Relax, release, spin them the other way. Okay, pop up. Keep the weights directly on top of that outside hip, that greater trochanteric head. That big conglomerate of muscle and bone on the outside of the hip. Drive your hips forward, core is tight. Shoulder directly over top of the elbow. 6, 5, 4. Way to be, guys. 2, 1. We're gonna hustle right back through these lateral movements. A shuffle side to side. Okay, arms are going straight down. You punch the floor. You're going side to side. Your feet are outside. I'll square up to you so we can see. Right here, starting down. 1, 2, 1, 2. Make them quick. Really punch the floor. Nice aggressive lateral movement. Shuffling. Body is low. Inhale, exhale. Good, you got 12. 11, make it about the back of the leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Big time sequence here, guys. Bring them back up. Second set. Widen that stance. Hands are coming up. Shift into the hip. Push up out of it. Low touch. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Snap out of that glute for me. Tall drive. Low shift. As low as that body's comfortable getting. You got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, great song. Bringing it up, guys. Let's finish these up with those hinges and the side planks for me. Hinges, side planks. Everybody loves these hinges, I can tell by the smiles on the faces. All right, here, one arm out, opposite arm out.